They weren't worried about my feelings. They were worried about the boat rocking. They were worried that if my wife, Jessica, left, the whole dynamic would change. "So you're siding with her?" I asked, looking around the room. "We're siding with the marriage," my mom said firmly. "If you leave her, you are tearing this family apart. I won't have a divorced son. Fix it." "Okay," I said, and stood up. "I understand where you all stand." They took my calm acceptance as submission. They thought they had won, that they'd bullied the golden goose back into the pen. I went home and told Jessica, "I know, but my family says we should work it out." She cried, faked tears, apologized, and swore it was over. I slept in the guest room. For 3 months, I played the long game. I pretended we were reconciling, letting them all think everything was back to normal. But I was moving pieces on a chessboard they didn't even know existed. You see, I owned the house my parents lived in. It was in my name, and I let them live there rent-free. My accountant had me draw up a month-to-month lease for tax purposes a while back. They signed it, laughing about formalities. That piece of paper was now my weapon. I also held the note on my sister's car and my brother. He was an at-will employee at my company. The hammer dropped on Thanksgiving. I insisted we host it. Everyone came. My parents, my sister Sarah, and her husband, my brother Mike and his girlfriend, and of course, Jessica. The table was set with the finest china. The turkey was perfect. Everyone was laughing, drinking my wine, eating my food in my house. I stood up to make a toast to family. I said, "To family," they all chorused. "And to loyalty," I added. The room got a little quiet. Jessica shifted in her seat. "I have a few announcements," I said, pulling a stack of envelopes from my jacket pocket. I walked around the table, placing an envelope in front of each person. "Mom, Dad, this is for you." I dropped a thick envelope on their plates. "That's a 30-day notice to vacate. I'm selling the house. The market's hot, and I need to liquidate assets for my upcoming divorce." My mother dropped her fork. "What? You can't do that!" "It's our home. It's my house," I corrected. "Your tenants. And your lease is up." I moved to Sarah. "Sarah, this is a repo notice. The car payments are overdue. And Mike, your services are no longer required at the company." Then I turned to Jessica. "And for you, my dear," I handed her the last envelope. "Divorce papers. Consider our marriage fixed." The silence was deafening. I looked at the shocked faces around my table. My family, the people who chose convenience over me. "I hope it was worth it," I said, then walked out the door, leaving them to their well-deserved Thanksgiving disaster. Thanks for watching. What do you think? Was my revenge too harsh or just right? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.